Alright, if you saw a jump there, I apologize. I tried to use a new little technique on my recording software. I put a time limit on the video. I didn't realize it would actually stop recording. Sorry. I'll just keep the recording going and I'll edit it in post, 15-minute intervals, whatever. Yeah, I'll return soon to make sure you're alright.
I leave you to the explorations of this place. Here I will remain and attempt to center myself.
We are very nice. And we glow. We're glowing with niceness. Right, we got a plasma torch. So let's equip that. So we got nothing else. Yeah! Suck my torch. Alright, since this door is damaged and can't be opened, we gotta bash it open.
Emergency lockdown overridden.
Goddamn right, it's overridden. Overridden with my torch. And we got a vibroblade. Joy. The one thing I'm not proficient in, they give it to me. And some droid impact armor. I don't think we can use that, considering we're human. Alright. Vibroblade it is. I have a sword. Ugh! Damn it. Droids. Hit it. Hit it. Yeah. Slash it. Nice. And now, continue slashing. Cleave your way like a samurai. Yes. Yosh. Apologies to anyone who's Japanese. Remains? Ah, that's better. Mining laser. And, new thing since Knights of the Republic 1, we can have two configurations for our weapons. So we got a mining laser in one hand, and the plasma torch in the other. Yeah. And then we can just switch, and switch. Yes. Switch. Excellent. Let's open this door. And shoot some more droids! What the hell are you doing? I said shoot! Shoot, you fool! Shoot him better! No matter how proficient I am, I still suck at shooting. Nah, that was better. Yeah, nothing in this room. Let us continue. Hopefully there's no more droids. Good. There's a broken droid that I can salvage. Neural pacifier. Only for droids again. Hey, emergency hatch. Let's open it.
This is the exit, but it is sealed. Strange. In my visions, it was open.
Try to find some way to open the hatch. It is odd that this emergency hatch hasn't opened, considering the circumstances. There may be a way to open it if you could get to an access terminal. Yeah, considering it is an emergency, why the hell is it closed? Damn it. Guess you gotta keep walking. Ooh. Security desk. Paragus security control. Check security records. That's a lot of security records. Alright. Let's get started. Paragus safety holo orientation.
Is this thing on? Alright, all hands, especially you, KOTOR. Listen up, because I'm not gonna say this again. The next one of you Juma heads to try and smuggle a blaster, or so help me, any sort of military-grade frag weapons into my facility is gonna take a long walk out the airlock. Why? Because in case you forgot, Paragian fuel explodes at high temperatures. That's what blasted that chunk out of Paragus 2 and created this asteroid field. So if I catch any of you with anything other than sonic charges or mining lasers, I'll burn you and your contract. Security out.
What a nice guy. I'm sure he gets all the ladies. Anyways, accident report logs.
And according to one of the miners, it was because one of the sonic charges went off prematurely. And like before, it was one set by a mining droid. The three idiots were grouped so close to the charge it might as well have been a grenade going off. The blast turned their bones to dust. The blast wrecked the internal components of the droid that set the charge, though, so we can't even dissect it to see what happened. I don't like what's going on here. Ever since that Jedi showed up, things are getting worse. It's It's not just Korda and his miners, or the fights, but now the droids are acting crazy. If we don't find what's causing this, or who, this facility's gonna be space dust by the time the next Helos freighter arrives.
So it seems droids are having some malfunctions, as we clearly saw with those last 4 droids that attacked us for no reason. Considering they're mining droids, I don't think their protocols told them to do that. Unless they were changed somehow. Let's delve deeper. Mining droid maintenance logs.
So, you're in maintenance. Then maybe you can tell me what's going on with these droids.
Sir, I don't know. It's like their behavior cores are undergoing binary decay, but I can't find the source. This shouldn't be happening.
Well, that's reassuring. It isn't happening. So the next time we nearly have a breach in the ventilation tunnels, I could just close my eyes and pretend it's my imagination. You better give me some answers. I want to know the damage these droids can do if they start mining us instead of asteroid rock.
Sir, these droids aren't combat models. Their mining lasers are weaker and less accurate than blasters. I doubt those droids could even hit one of us.
Are you blind? What about the miners in Medbay? It's sabotage, and it started right after the commander said we weren't going to sell the Jedi to the exchange. So I want you to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. That'll tell me who's trying to clear a path to get that Jedi off the facility, and stop him. In the meantime, make sure the security's armed with all the ion and sonic charges you can find. If those droids start coming after me, I'm gonna need more than low-grade mining lasers to take them down. Clear?
Yes, sir. Maintenance control out.
Idiot.
So more droid malfunction. It seems they've been reprogrammed to mine humans instead of asteroid rock. Very interesting. And that was maintenance control, which means he was in charge of droids. I wonder if he's behind all this. And it all started when we, the Jedi, appeared on the station and the commander said they weren't going to sell them to the exchange, whatever the exchange is. It sounds like a cult or some kind of grouping of bad people. Administration console maintenance.
I installed an override switch to shut down any droids on this level, just in case someone locks me out of the administration console. As added insurance, I tied the override switch into the circuit to the holding cell door. It'll make sure it can only be opened if all droids in the level are shut down. I doubt Korda or any of his men have the skill to pull off something like this, but I'm not taking any chances while we're sitting in the middle of this asteroid minefield. Whoever's responsible won't be able to have the droids rescue him after I lock him up. Nothing will cut through that door. He'll be trapped.
Very interesting. So, looks like the chief of security installed some kind of failsafe switch. But where? Security storage room inventory.
I secured the stealth field generator inside one of the footlockers in the security storage room. If I have the specs right, the interface field should be effective against the droid's sensors. All I need to do is equip the belt, and some skill with stealth in order to use it. As long as I don't get too close to the droids, they shouldn't detect me. If any more droids start malfunctioning, the belt should buy me enough time to get to the override switch I set up in the communications blister console. I'd rather shut them down than destroy them. I want to find out how these droids are being sabotaged, maybe even turn them against whoever's sabotaging them.
Very interesting. And then we can return to main console, access remote cameras, and look for a security storage room. And it's full of droids. God damn it. Main security office is where we are. Communications blister is where we saw. Holding cell. Oh, hey, look at that. There's a human in there. Emergency hatch to mining tunnels. It's closed, which we saw. And it's all we can do. Oh well. Corpse. You got a security tunneler. Excellent. And I believe one of these doors is locked. And we can use a security tunneler. Let's try and open it ourselves, though. Hey, we got it. We've got some components and 2 ion grenades, which would be very useful against droids, which we're about to fight. Oh.
Be careful. There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives.
Crib.
Can you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see, and instead reach out with your perceptions.
Reach out and regret?
Ah, you can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy that you can feel echoing outwards.
With Chris help, you have gained the passive precognition power. It's not hard to say at all. When this power is triggered, you should save your game. Good idea. Just in case things mess up, I guess. I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter. Alright. So, we have iron grenades. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker!
Ah, you hear it. It is faint, but it is there.
Not sure what happened, but I feel strange, like the sedatives are wearing off.
It is the force you feel. It has not been so long as for you to forget.
But it doesn't feel like it did. It feels like it is coming from across a great distance.
Do not turn away from it. Listen. Feel it echoing within you. Come. I shall guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
Gaining experience will slowly reestablish your connection to the Force. Go to level up screen to choose your Force abilities. Oh yeah, triple kill. Triple kill? Anyways, level up. We got Force Sensitive Unarmed Specialist. For no reason. Got some more skill points, put that in the computer. Stealth, Awareness is good because we're going to be needing that later. Persuasion. And security. Yes. And now we have Force powers. Because we are Ted Jedi Master. Let's see. Force Aura. When this power is activated, the Jedi is typically granted a +2 bonus to defense and all saving throws. Lasts for 20 seconds. Move swiftly. Force Valor. Energy resistance. That's pretty good. 6 points of damage from energy, sonic fire, cold, and electrical attacks. 120 seconds. That's a good force field kind of thing, but it's not that good. Affect mind. Yeah, I'll get that, I think. Dominate mind. Yep. We're good. Don't have anything else to use, though. Unfortunately. Alright, let's loot this place. We have stuff in here that needs looting. Including a stealth field generator, med pack, and some more ion grenados. Chemicals, components, more ion grenades. Very useful. We're going to be saving those ion grenades, though. So I'm going to equip the stealth field generator. And hopefully be stealthy. I believe this leads into... Yep. So we're gonna stealth. We're gonna sneak. Continue. Shh. You don't know I'm here. Neither do you. Just be quiet. Damn droids. Can't see Jack. You suck. Yeah, that's right. You're my biatch. And use it. Whew. Alright, let's look for the control override switch. Activate the switch. And that also means no more droids. Let's see. Let's examine the unit's behavior core. It looks as if some recent modifications have been made to this unit's vocabulary. These droids will no longer accept commands from any member of the mining facility except one. The ID designation matches the maintenance officer for this facility. Very interesting, so it's a maintenance officer's fault. Let's check the last received commands. It looks as if their mining protocols have been set to mine any organics and non-authorized droids in the facility. If this is the case, then the mining droids have likely wiped out everyone and everything in the facility. No shit! Let's switch mining protocol to defend organics. This droid has now been switched to defend any organic in the facility. If someone chooses to attack you, the droid will attempt to protect you. Excellent.